Welcome back to another video that is not currently in my apartment. Where am I, you ask? Well, I'll give you one guess. I am in the shoe of America. Um, that would be Florida, partially because it looks like America's shoe, not because it is a shoe. Um, this is what we're dealing with here. I got AirPods in. It's not the best quality, I'll give it that. I'm gonna try and clean it up in post. Don't worry. Um, but this video is going, I did this video down here specifically to show you guys, or maybe just not give you any more excuses about whether or not you can do a video or not, because I am what, 1,000+ miles away. I'm shooting this on my iPhone, recording the audio on my laptop, because here's the dumb thing. I don't know if any of you guys knew this, but you apparently can't pair up your AirPods with your camera on your iPhone to record the audio. So Apple, Tim Cook, what are you doing? What's happening? What's going on? Why? Why do I have to download another app? Anyways, I'm not paying money for that. So I'm recording audio onto my laptop, and then I'll sync it up later in post. That's how we're going to do that. As far as today's video, um, eh, we're just gonna chat. We're just gonna talk. Uh, More or less, the video is going to be video related. I'm sorry, for those of you that just are so stubborn that you don't want to do any videos, but I'm sort of just going to give you a updated, funner version of like different ways to use video, and not all of them are going to be on social. So if you don't want like 1 million people or however many people are following your pages to see your face, that's fine. I do have a few options in here that are a little bit more one-on-one, so to speak. B2C, so business to customer or consumer, right? If you're familiar with that term. So the first one or the first two are sort of similar that we can talk about would be happy birthday video texts, and then home anniversary video texts. I know that people often say, like, hey, write your past clients or whomever handwritten notes. And those are great. Still continue to do that. Who doesn't love to get a handwritten letter along with their junk mail and credit card offers, right? That's just a highlight of my day. Because literally all I get are credit card offers, and I'm like, stop! We're using too many trees. So keep writing them letters. But if you wanted to, take things to the next level, get a little more creative, use a little bit of the video tips and tricks, all that fun stuff that I've taught you over the years, because I've taught you so much. You can send them happy birthday video texts. Uh, this might not be for everybody, this maybe only for like people that you're close with. Um, but that's up to you, and it wouldn't be that hard. You obviously don't have to like go through the whole rigmarole. You don't have to set up in a studio. It doesn't matter. If you're familiar with the app Cameo, it is basically an app where celebrities, for the most part, I don't want to be mean, but like washed up celebrities, so to speak, are on there, and people can go and essentially hire them to make a cameo appearance, where basically they send them a script, the celebrity, or you name it, a professional athlete. They record themselves saying that script, for money, obviously, and then they send the video back, and then the person that bought it gets to do with it whatever they want. Typically, it's like a birthday gift or whatever. So it doesn't have to be professional. Just be like, hey, dropping by to say happy birthday, hope all is well. Same thing with the home anniversaries. Those are great too, because again, that just keeps you on top of their mind of, whether or not they're looking to actually buy or sell, whatever. But if you're not sending them postcards, e-to-DM or whatever, that sort of just kind of keeps you in the back of their mind, and it's going to be better than whatever any other realtor is trying to do if they're trying to steal them. So those two are the ones that I wanted to talk about that aren't necessarily social media. Like if you don't want to post your face online, I get it. Another one that I think is interesting, which is probably more social media-esque related, would be things to watch for in real estate. And you could essentially turn that into a series. I know that you guys are obviously sometimes always looking for content as well as specifically video, because that is a frequent excuse that I get when somebody says that they don't want to make a video. So some of the series is that you could do would be what to watch for when buying your first home, what to watch for when listing your home, what to watch when reviewing an inspection report, and those are just a few. Another one could be like what to watch for when qualifying for a home loan. So basically, just like frequently asked questions, but you're phrasing it in a way that could essentially be turned into a series. So that's one. Another one that you could do would be some alliteration. These would be the next two. So on Fridays, if that's something that's up your alley, which I like it because it's easier to remember, not only for you but for the people viewing your content. I think that would be fun. But for Friday, it could be Friday favorite properties or Friday's favorite property. I don't know. Basically, where you can just highlight some of your favorite properties that either you currently have listed or anything of that nature. Just it doesn't necessarily obviously have to be a hey, let me buy or sell your house, or hey, here I have this house for sale, buy it. I mean, it could be like a million or a couple $1 million listing, like a celebrity's home or whatever, and you just find it and you shoot it out to your sphere and call it a day. Another one that I think, I don't know if I've talked about it directly, but this one would be tips, Tuesdays tips for real estate. Um, that one's obviously very easy to remember, and that one obviously is a little bit more self-explanatory. You don't have to do too much on that one. Let's see, another two we could do would be now this one I'm reading off a article. This one says 7 things to know before selling in your city, or 7 things to know before buying in your city. It doesn't have to be seven. You can choose that number. That really doesn't matter. But again, content, we're all looking for it. I'm providing it. As always, virtual open house walkthroughs, those are pretty important. I was talking with an old friend who happens to be a real estate agent, and she was like, hey, I'm posting, or I have this listing, I'm popping up. Do you know anybody? And I'm like, yeah, actually, I might. And she was at the listing at that time. And so she's like, all right, well, I'm just going to send you a video walkthrough so you can send it to them, see how that goes. And so that's essentially what I did. That's not hard. That's also not a bad thing to do just in general. Before the house even gets listed, just to take a video of the house so that if literally anybody is like, hey, do you have anything? You already have that on your phone. You don't have to like go back to the house, or you don't have to send them photos. Obviously, videos are a little bit much better. So that is something to do just to get into like a good practice. That's not something you got to post onto social media. You can if it's done well, but as far as like what I'm talking about here, just a quick down and dirty phone video where you're just doing a quick highlight, so that if anybody reaches out, you already have it locked and loaded, ready to go before the listing hits the market. People love before and after videos, which like I get. These ones, however, do require probably a lot of thought, because you have to think about it before and then you got to think about it after. That's just how that works. And what is the before and after, you ask? I don't know. It could be a staging video. It could be a open house, of like what the house looks like before the open house, what the house looks like after the open house. Those are probably, that's bad. That was a bad example. But if the house needs to be completely gutted and redone, stuff like that. Sales update for your local real estate market. You know that. I'm not going to tell you to do that, except for right now, and I'm just going to tell you to do that. The last two on this list would be the biggest obstacle sellers face right now, and then the biggest obstacle facing buyers right now. They're the same question, but they're not, right? Two different sides of the coin. So hopefully you found at least one of these pieces of content helpful, because I think there's a bunch in here that would be very easy to use. Again, making videos is not hard. I'm doing it 1,000 miles away from my office with my phone and a laptop and AirPods. You can do it too. And this is probably even a little bit too much. I mean, I'm well aware that I'm far away, but I did it for dramatic effect. I mean, I felt like the Godfather at this table. Um, it looked good. The lighting, I'm not gonna lie, isn't great. The window is right there. It's dark on this side of my face. I get that. That's okay. Uh, the point of this video wasn't to look good, so to speak, but just the fact that I made a video. So if I can make a video, you can make video, and I'm on vacation. So yeah, I played 18 holes of golf yesterday. I'm pretty sure it snowed up in Michigan not too long ago. Just got back from the beach, not to rub it in. Um, yeah, I mean, if I make another video down here, it won't be for like another 2 weeks because I'm here. I'm not gonna tell you how long I'm here, but I'm here. I'm here for a minute. So if you see me, or even when I get back home, the next time you see me, I will be much darker. I was blessed with olive skin. With that being said, hope you guys have a great day. I will see you guys when I see you guys.